wait a minute, how is it that a man who's known after God's own heart, how is it he can do premeditated murder and then turn around and commit adultery? Yes! Come on. We talking about the same man. Come on, right? But there was something that most folk, when they talk about this text, for they dog David out so much, but they miss a few nuggets. Because yes, David did sin. But if you want to know the reason why he was known as a man after God's own heart, because David may have been a great sinner, but he was also a great repentant. You'll catch it on your way home. And so now, after he went in and he had her, he don't feel the same way he used to. What you mean, Pastor? Well, the joy that he used to have in his heart about giving God praise and giving God glory, giving God honor, it ain't there no more. What you mean, Pastor? No. He's realized what has happened. Then we are in the text. Notice he says in verse 4. He told the Lord, he said, look, Lord, I've sinned, but I sinned against thee, and thee only have I sinned. Well, let me stick a peg right there, and that is this. Most of the time, brothers and sisters, now I'm talking about this thing about our falling, but you can't get up. I'm here today to help you learn how to get up. But then not only to help you get up, but learn to teach you today how to stay up. Because the very first thing, brothers, is you and I got to learn to do is quit going to Tom, Dick, and Harry and telling them about all of your business. The one who you sinned against ought to be talking to God. You see, one of the biggest problems we got right now, we get mad when folk talk about our business. Okay, well, why y'all sitting here today looking like y'all don't know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm talking about we are guilty because we get angry when folk talk about our business. But can I tell you, if you learn to keep your mouth closed and let your business stay your business, it wouldn't be out all over the way. Notice what David did. He didn't go to this one. He didn't go to the girl with the China ball, trying to get her look in the crystal ball. He didn't call Dionne Warwick and the 9 whatever number for the psychic hotline. He went to God. Now, how am I going to help you, brothers and sisters, today? Well, I'm glad you asked. First of all, brothers and sisters, if you've fallen. Now, I'm only talking to those of you who are honest, because you do know we got folks seated amongst you today who I call super saints. Yeah, they've never done no wrong in their past, and they ain't done no wrong now. They're the ones I call super saints. So if you super saint today, I ain't talking to you. But I ain't talking to some real folks. I'm talking about folk today who have got to the place, listen, I got my back up against the wall. I don't know what else to do. I've fallen. Well, the very first thing, brothers and sisters, if you and I intend to get up and stay up because we have fallen, the very first thing you got to learn to accept the fact that I have fallen. Okay, y'all missed it. You see, we are no better than a person who's on drugs. We're no better than the one who's on alcohol. The problem is we got too many folk right now are in denial, and it's everybody else's fault but theirs. Ooh, Lord have mercy. You got to first come to the realization that, hey, I have a problem. watch this, watch this. Here is what David shows us how to get up. Because when you immediately look at the text, the very first verse says, have mercy upon me, O God. Okay. It's all right to talk to your girlfriend. It's all right to talk to your boyfriend. But can I tell you, when the smoke clears, and when you got to stand before God, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your boo-boo, K-Ron, and Kiki, and all of them, ain't nobody gonna be able to help you. David went straight to God. Now, brothers and sisters, I can't leave that like that, because right here is where some of you are hearing me, but you're finna miss the boat. Now, let me see if I can help you to keep you from missing the boat. And that is this. We go to God in prayer. And yeah, we are sincere to God at that time, because we are desperately wanting God to get us out of the situation that we're in. But can I ask you a question? Why do you have to fall down to get to know Jesus? You missed it. Why you got to end up in the pen? Didn't you want to acknowledge Jesus? In other words, why you got an opportunity day by day? Listen, nobody ought not tell you, don't you think it's time to get with the Lord and go to church and worship God? You ought to have a praise already on your mind, and I'm going to give God glory. Now, I know some of y'all came to hear me preach like the Baptist today, but I ain't. I'm preaching like the Pentecostal today. Now watch this. He goes to God, and he's sincere to God. But notice what he's sincere to God about. He didn't go to God about what somebody did. He didn't go to God about praying for what so-and-so done. The second thing he does is, if you're trying to stay up, brothers and sisters, you and I got to learn to be accountable and responsible for our actions. I just lost you. Well, to those of you who are getting this, let me see if I can help you. Here is the thing. You ever ran across folk? I didn't do it. That wasn't me. It was her. She made. You know what? I'll never forget. My mama, Lena Mae, went upside my head one time. All right. Because I used to have a bad habit, brothers, of fighting my sisters. And I got one sister, just being in her presence for 15 minutes make me want to just choke her, pull her hair out of her head. And, amen. But she wouldn't stop running her mouth one day, and I took her head and banged it in the wall. And when mama said, why would you do it to your sister? I said, mama, she made me do it. Mama said, give your heart to God. She said, because of what you done, you gonna make me do this. And she commenced to going up inside my head, one side down the other. In other words, is that, yeah, she may have been running her mouth, but I made the choice to hit her. Y'all missed it. You missed it. Now watch this. That taught me not to hit my sister. Well, I'm lying. It didn't teach me not to hit her no more. It just taught me don't hit her in my house. Well, I'm being honest. Hello, somebody. Now watch this. But he became accountable and responsible, and he goes to God. But what he goes to God about is because of the relationship that he had with God. He knew that had displaced him from where he once was spiritually with God. And see, when you have a relationship with God,